You know that sinking feeling when a show you loved ends badly, and you just can't shake the disappointment. That was Dexter in a nutshell. 8 shocking seasons, and then a finale that made him a lifeless lumberjack. Fans called it the worst ending in TV history, one that even Game of Thrones had to compete with. Let's be real, nobody wanted to say it, but the Dexter finale was cursed. So tell me, how do you fix a story that failed not once, but twice? Because that's the watchword for this franchise. Another weak ending in New Blood sent fans into another spiral, until Dexter Resurrection hit screens and shockingly defied that curse. And Michael C. Hall has a lot to do with it. But here's the juicy part. Michael C. Hall, Dexter himself, didn't just come back to placate fans. No, this return was his opportunity to rewrite history. He wasn't walking back into a role. He was storming in, demanding a do-over. I need you to answer one question right now. When a character you invested years into comes back, is it just nostalgia, or is it redemption? Drop your take in the comments, because I'm telling you now, legends don't get to rewrite their own endings unless they're Michael C. Hall. Let's unpack how this curse is finally broken, and how one single actor changed both the story and the history of television finales. Here's the truth: Michael C. Hall hated the original ending almost as much as the fans did. He admitted it felt unfinished, unresolved, like Dexter just vanished into the woods. Imagine carrying that weight for more than a decade. The role that defined you ending in embarrassment. That's not closure, that's a curse. And then came New Blood. Fans thought, finally, they'll fix it! But what did they do? They killed Dexter off in a rushed, hollow finale. Hall himself said it felt inevitable, but not satisfying. 2 strikes, the curse got stronger. And here's the forbidden knowledge. Behind the scenes, Showtime executives were terrified. They knew they had destroyed trust with the audience. They knew if Dexter stayed dead, the franchise was finished. But Michael C. Hall wasn't done. He wanted one more shot. And this is where the magic happened. Hall didn't just sign on as the star of Dexter Resurrection. He demanded creative influence. He said if he's coming back, it has to matter. No lumberjack cop-out. No quick, cheap twist. Real closure. Real storytelling. This wasn't just an actor saving a role. This was an actor saving an entire franchise. Think about it. How often does a network admit failure and hand control back to the very actor whose ending they botched? That's not Hollywood business as usual. That's Michael C. Hall bending the system to rewrite his own legacy. So here's my question for you. Do you think an actor should have that power, or does it risk turning a show into fan service? Comment your take below. I want to know where you stand, because this is bigger than Dexter. This is about whether actors can reshape TV history itself. Here's the reveal you've been waiting for. Dexter Resurrection isn't just another season. It's a rewrite of history. The final curse is broken because, for the first time, Dexter isn't trapped by lazy writing, rushed endings, or corporate fear. Instead, the story is unfolding on Hall's terms. And that changes everything. Remember how in the original finale, Dexter disappeared into the woods, stripped of identity, stripped of meaning. In Resurrection, he's not running, he's reckoning. The show doesn't pretend the failures didn't happen, it uses them. Every mistake, every betrayal, every hollow moment is folded back into the narrative. Suddenly, what looked like a curse becomes a foundation, and fans feel it. The difference is night and day. People are saying this is the real ending. The one we were cheated out of in 2013. The one New Blood promised, but never delivered. And the reason it works, Michael C. Hall himself, he carries the performance like a man who's been waiting over a decade to set the record straight. You can see it in his eyes. This isn't just Dexter Morgan returning. This is Michael C. Hall confronting the ghost of his own past. Think about that. How many TV shows get to reframe their legacy in real time? Game of Thrones fans would kill for a second chance. Lost fans still argue about their finale. But Dexter, against all odds, has rewritten the rules. And maybe that's the lesson. Curses don't just vanish. They have to be broken, piece by piece, by the very person who carried them. For Michael C. Hall, the curse is over. For Dexter, the story finally makes sense. So here's my challenge to you. If you believe the curse could never be lifted, do you admit now that Hall pulled it off? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this might go down as the greatest TV redemption arc of all time. And if you're new here, I'm James Roxer, this is Biarek du Bobien, and trust me, you'll want to subscribe, because we're diving into more forbidden stories Hollywood doesn't want you to hear.